As you can see, I am so close to Mythic 3, but we're going to push all the way to Legendary, Christ is King. I'd also like to thank you guys for supporting my most recent video so well. This is my most popular video by far. I really appreciate all the support. And also, thank you for 700 subscribers. We got this right after I posted that Buzz video, and I haven't been able to make a video since then, so thank you. Our first draft came on Parallel Plays in Quickfire. We had a Power 9 Larry, and so I chose to defend with him initially. Quickfire is very, very good, and I was able to use my clone to tank and use my invisibility to be able to sneak up on this Lou. I was also able to run up on the Sandy and take control of the top zone. Eventually, they pushed us back a little bit, so we had to make a comeback and push them right back. We ended up taking control and having a big lead, and I tricked this Lou a little bit to take a very commanding Game 1. Game 2 is more of the same. I stayed back and defended for a while and used my invisibility to my advantage. This hypercharge is so good as well because it allows me to attack while staying invisible. This was huge because they were making a comeback and I was able to take out the Sandy, go back invisible, and snipe yet another enemy. This time, I came close to the Shelly. We were able to take her out, and even though I went down to the Sandy, we were able to maintain control and take Game 2, giving us some nice elo, getting us one game away from Mythic 3. And yeah, I picked up the star player. Don't even worry about it. Next game was on Canal Grande, and I had an interesting Terra pick, Super Bushy. We ended up getting off to a decent start even though our Larry died. I survived with 127 health and was able to somehow get out of there, and our Surge just popped off. A little while later, I'm just watching Surge do his thing as he 7-stars them and carries us to our Game 1 win. Absolute domination. Game 2 is more of the same. The Surge went crazy, and I was even able to pick up a couple kills on my own. One final Terra pull to finish off the Nita, and we reached the win, and that is for Mythic 3. Of course, Surge picks up the star player. Hats off to that guy. Mythic 3. And of course, the rank star drop was awful. We have another entire rank to push, but first, a word from our sponsor. Do you have 0 friends in Brawl Stars? Do you never have anyone online to play ranked or trophies or even just mini games with?
Let's get started.
Are you the only active member in your club with everyone else being offline for over a week? Well, allow me to introduce you to the Bomb Gaming Discord server along with the CGL Discord server. Both of these links are in the description. Back to the video. Our next map was Beach Ball, and I picked Shelly to counter their picks. And it was absolute domination. Within the first 40 seconds, we were able to knock in a goal with no issue at all. And of course, I had to make a nice Shelly hypercharge play, even if I broke open our own walls. Triple kill complete, we were able to knock in this final goal to take an easy Game 1. Game 2 was more of the same. 15 seconds in and we had already scored a goal. There's no challenge right now. And of course, another hypercharge play had to happen. This time, I score the goal instead of the Rosa, and that might have been the easiest game we had thus far. And of course, I got star player going 13-0. Next game was classic Last Stop. I chose Jesse to go mid, and I was very concerned about the Fang. We started off with a very tight game. The Fang almost died, but I was able to take him out and grab the gems. But here's where things get interesting. I end up going down, and so our invisible Leon was able to clutch our season. What am I even saying? I don't know. but the Leon won us the game, and at that point we had countdown, and we won game 1. Game 2 we were down early. They even got countdown. Luckily, the Rico reset it very quickly, fired a giant super to take out the Jean, and now the Terra was left with less than 1,000 health. Fang whiffs his super, and luckily we are able to grab countdown. Unfortunately, I die, so I fall back, and we end up picking up countdown once again, and we are able to secure it this time. We don't lose it, and my hypercharged super is able to carry us right now. That is 2-0, and somehow I get star player even though the Leon made great plays both times. Thank you, Leon. Our next game was another gem grab, and another classic. Hard Rock Mine this time though. I chose Jean. And of course, we had a Fang who liked to pick up gems. And of course, if you have a Fang who likes to pick up gems, you know he's just going to hand them to the other team. So I grabbed the Leon to bring back our gems. And that was huge for us. We ended up holding control and getting countdown and securing another game 1 victory. We are halfway there to finishing this match. Game 2 was a little different. We were down the entire time. I was able to pull the spike and take him out. But now a Buzz Hypercharge and a Leon Hypercharge were glaring at me. Unfortunately, I died to the Buzz, but our Shelly makes an amazing play to take out the Buzz. She starts countdown, and this is looking great. Unfortunately, she gets slowed by the spike super and gets taken out. Now here's where things get interesting. I get stunned and try to use my gadget, but I mistime it, and so the Buzz grabs all of the gems and runs away for their game 2 victory. Game 3 was domination. We controlled the map the entire time, and there was nothing they could do. And of course, Shelly just goes crazy. I pull the Leon for good measure, and we end up winning the game. And what do you know it? The Fang gets star player. So he might have picked up gems, but he did alright. We're now 2 games away from legendary rank. This draft was all over the place. We had Angelo first pick on Beach Ball. At least it's classic though. Our Griff starts off by getting a good kill, and unfortunately I am caught off guard by the Buzz, and he ends up scoring. We end up getting great control, and I am able to open up the wall. I end up just walking in for the goal. Unfortunately, they just kept pushing us back, and they took game 1 for the first time this entire push. Game 2 was a different story. We were able to completely walk them down, and within 30 seconds or so, we had them pinned in spawn. Unfortunately, we weren't able to punch it in until exactly 30 seconds. Anyway, a lot of back and forth later, and we were able to contain their final pushes and take game 2 from them. This is going to be a fun game 3. I'm almost sure of it. Game 3 is more back and forth. No one's able to break through, and we head to overtime. I'm 1 shot away from super, and Griff makes an amazing play. I end up missing the Buzz to grab super. Angelo passes me the ball, and I miss the Gray to grab super. So unfortunately, I'm just going to have to take this myself. I end up making a clutch goal to get us the victory. And you know what? I didn't even get star player. The Griff played amazing. So hats off to you, Griff. Now we are 1 game away from legendary rank. We are now on Quickfire Hard Rock Mine. I choose Jean, obviously. The first game was back and forth. But of course, a Poco of all brawlers is able to get a double kill and secure us countdown. And that's how we won game 1. Game 2 was great. We had control, even though I was playing lane as Jean. But even though I died, we were able to fend them off and hold countdown for our entire 15 seconds. Poco made some great plays, and I am very happy that I found him as a teammate. And that is how we win game 2 of Gem Grab. And more than just gem grab, that is how we reach legendary rank in ranked. We're rewarded with a legendary star drop fittingly, and we get this sick new battle card. Our legendary star drop is very quickly opened, and we get a skin for Lola, Galaxy Storm Lola. Honestly, a pretty darn awesome one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Christ is King, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for 700 subscribers.